So I made a bit of a mistake on this one, so I thought I'd share it with you. Making mistakes is all part of woodworking, as we all know. This cabinet was made by Jeff over at Green Street Joinery. We posted that last week on Today's Craftsman. He cut all the parts out on the CNC, assembled it with a few screws and some glue, and now I have it back here in my shop, and I'm dressing it up with a face frame and some flat panels on the sides, eventually some moldings, and some doors with metal grills. It's going to look pretty cool. This project is for my house, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but of course I want it to look good. And my mistake is when I made the flat panels and attached them to the sides, I realized that I attached them maybe a little bit higher than they should have been, because once I went to go put my face frame on, I realized that if the face frame is flush at the bottom or at the top, then I have a little bit of a lip here on the inside bottom of the cabinet, which I don't want. So after thinking about that for a while, I decided to attach the face frame flush with the bottom inside of the cabinet. But of course, that makes the face frame a little proud of the bottom of the flat panels on the sides, and it makes the face frame a little proud of the flat panels on the side as well. All right, it makes the flat panels a little proud of the face frame. So what am I going to do? I'm going to trim this with a flush cut bit and a router. Of course, that's going to make this part of the face frame a little less than 1.5 inches, so it's going to be a little smaller than the frames on the outside, but I'm okay with that. This cabinet's for me, and if I don't tell my wife, she's never going to know. And it's only 1/16 of an inch, and it's on the front of the cabinet as opposed to the sides of the cabinet. The top will be hidden by molding, so nobody will ever see that. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how I'm going to trim this using the flush cut bit and the router. So here we are. This space here is, or this measurement I should say, is 3/4 shy. So that's 11/16. What I'm going to do is cut a piece of scrap wood. I'm going to rip this at 11/16 and attach it to the bottom of the cabinet so the ball bearing has a guide. Next, I'll measure and mark so I can cut this piece to length. Now I can hold this piece in place with a few squeeze clamps, and I'll move the clamps as I approach them with the router. Now the face frame is nice and flush with the flat panels on the sides. I'll remove this guide and deal with the face frame up at the top. In this case, the face frame is 1 inch above the top of the cabinet, so I'll rip a piece of scrap wood at 1 inch. That's nice and flush. Since I don't have anywhere to easily clamp this to the cabinet, I'm going to use just 2 1.25 inch pin nails, and I'll be able to pry this piece of wood off afterwards. And I'll pry this off and do the same thing on the other side. All right, here it is all trimmed up, and no one is the wiser. It's just kind of one of those things. I think with woodworking, there's always mistakes. If I showed all the mistakes in all the projects that I've made over the years, I'd never get a video up. It's often how you recover from a mistake and how you can continue to just keep moving forward and finishing up the project. Again, if you'd like to see how this cabinet was made, all the parts, check out the video in the description below. That's my second channel with Jeff, Today's Craftsman. Jeff's shop is like state-of-the-art professional cabinet shop, where this is kind of a small kind of two-car garage shop that happens to be in an old barn. But the measurements here are only 16 by 32, so kind of a small shop. In fact, the CNC wouldn't even fit into this shop. Also, if you like these kind of videos, let me know. Maybe I'll make more of them. And if you'd like to build the furniture for your home, I have a ton of woodworking plans on my website, and they all have video tutorials right here on YouTube that are designed to help guide you through the project. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to build the furniture for your home, please visit my website at johnpeters.com for a large variety of furniture projects and plans available. From beginner to advanced woodworking projects, I'm sure you'll find a project that will match your woodworking skill level and taste in furniture. Each project has step-by-step video tutorials right here on YouTube designed to help guide you through the project and help you build something I know you'll be proud of. Thanks again, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's a great way to help me continue to make long-format project videos just like this one.